she has now discovered to her charging that in addition to the 3 children you have with her, you also have over 17 more children. Monjan tro Akosua Serwaa ekọ de ko to me on for Lumba so.
The lawsuit aye maami Akosua Serwaa fosu a wo Germany that the Lumba first wife the aba wo dia hate aye that the Lumba busu apanyi Broni ene omo aka no omo so reply yenya nim say that the Lumba free mu no Baba Jama and associate omo ene ye that the Lumba lawyer omo be release ye say ampa that the Lumba free mu echechire mu da o free mu nyina enti omo de omo ye that the Lumba lawyer ache in favor of Broni na Baba Jama and associate eche say letter Mami Akosua Serwaa released on 1st September 2025 and 10th September 2025. Omo responded to the complaints efa that Lumba ho. Na omo jinemu ama fosu family of Pakoso ene nsuta enye nim se ho na that Lumba free. Baba Jama and associate lawyers yi kire se. Ye instruct omo se omo enka nche Mami Akosua Serwaa se one time that the Lumba yare 15 years ago na owa ho chire mu aho hihia mu na ne ho chire no no yare no o sofa no Mami Akosua Serwaa ejani mu a chese wa magana ama mehwe no Mami Akosua Serwaa etna Germany abra wa metna Ghana ndi enu de ne first ne omo ka che Mami Akosua se time that the Lumba ho chire no no wa ho hihia mu no wa ansi ho 15 years ago. Now, almost our chess number 2, Ebusiano essay, Mami Akosua Serwaa, 4 February 2018, or the letter by say or pay divorce or per se Ojaya Warrior, a complaini bebre, the allegations bebre, to that Lumba Schwar, now or hesse or more ebe initiated divorce or mobile awarijaye hon a hon krata sem any hon documents bia bema awarijaye aba. And so sema Mami Akosua Serwaa, 4 February 2018, or the 2 that Lumba son. That Lumba chere se enye no kore na sa lete Afia Schwarzenegger eridia chese munu Mami Akosua Serwaa chese that Lumba wo mabe 17 kura wa wo mu baby enu nti ono demand divorce no se de be ya ho popoye ene ho consequences bia ha no ne ade yinti sa lete no Afia Schwarzenegger release ye ne snapper Mami Akosua Serwaa allegedly ode koye emrai ba ye betoa this reply ya Baba Jama and associate e de aba so
sanso ne de nsa ejaya wareye me Mami Akosua Serwaa me kire se ensa we ni ni nua boy te e na ode soma ase ye mfa nko me Mami Akosua Serwaa ene de eduabo me ka kire mo se kuku ni jaya keka no ebe jai wo e na de nsa we baaye wo de na guso no wo na de nsa we e ma wo nua boy te e ba se wo beja wareye ye mfa nto nche. This letter, I have it. Mesa and Company. Way a demands. I will making country more. February 4th, 2018. Mr. Charles Kojo for AKED Daddy Lumba is Legon, Accra, without prejudice. Dear sir, notice of intention to commence legal proceedings for divorce and ancillary claims. We represent Mrs. Akosua Serwaa Fosu, your legally wedded wife, in Bohen, Germany, also known as Serwaa, hereafter referred to as our client, and also act as a co-counsel and agent for her counsel in Germany, and writes this letter to you upon her instructions. Our instructions are that for 34 years, you have known our client as your wife, with whom you have 3 children. But without any reasonable cause, you have deserted the matrimonial home for the past 5 years and have gone to marry another woman with whom you now stay and have many children. Even though you know that bigamy is a criminal act, you boldly refer to your mistress and hold her out in public this day to the validity sustaining marriage you have with our client. Our client says she has now discovered to her charging that in addition to the 3 children you have with her, you also have over 17 more children. Monjan tro Akosua Serwaa de ko to me on for Lumba so. Our client says she has now discovered to her chagrin that in addition to the 3 children you have with her, you also have over 17 children more born out of wedlock through your numerous mistresses and concubines, some of whom were her close associates. According to our client, you are altogether wanton, utterly carefree, and a cheat. She opines that, contrary to your cool public image, you have countlessly violently abused her, that she and almost deformed her lip to confirm your violent and abusive nature. She says she had borne all inhuman treatment, simmered her painful sentiment underneath her in the name of love for the sake of the children, but you have interpreted it as a weakness. She says she doubts if you will ever regard or treat her as human. She says you have denied her all her legal conjugal rights, including letter no court letter there, maintenance, and all attempts to encourage to see you raising or resolve issues have proved fertile. She said she has lost her mother, but you refuse to attend the burial rite. Instead of comforting and consoling her as custom demands, she was rather shocked to hear that you had gone round cruelly slandering her. She said she cannot bear this inhuman treatment anymore and continue to wait endlessly for you and waste away. Accordingly, she has caused your head drink to be returned. Accordingly, she has caused your head drink to be returned to you, recipient of which you acknowledge, signifying her intention to part company with you. Mesa can be ewa enye. Mesa can be enye. Mesa can be. She says she cannot bear the inhuman treatment anymore or continue to wait endlessly for you and waste away. Accordingly, she has caused your head drink to be returned to you, recipient of which you acknowledge, signifying her intention to part company with you. Our instructions are that during the subsistence of the marriage, you jointly acquired many properties together as man and wife in Bohem, Germany, Accra, and Kumasi, Ghana. Besides, it's our client case that while she remained validly wedded to you, your wife, she's entitled to equal share of all your worldly possessions acquired during the subsistence marriage. According to where we have her instructions to make the following proposal to you for your immediate consideration toward effective settlement. Formally and peacefully apply for divorce within 10 days upon receipt this letter. Grant her custody of the 2 girls. Determine a monthly maintenance sum for the girls. Take care of the education of the 3 kids until they finish university. Determine an alimony for her. Grant her the following: house at Bohem, Germany. House at Tantra Hill. Please renovate. House at Dome. Please renovate. House at North Legon. Please renovate. Lebacho. With this letter, Akosua Serwaa, you are not married to my uncle. You are not. You are not. And Auntie Akosua Serwaa, I can't tell you the number of years I have kept this letter. And I do mean ayo metuniema. These are your lawyers. I will offer Ghana. Messer and Company. Letterhead when you am creating here. Minimum company ni make us a throw letter away. This is a legal firm. I cannot lie against them. This is a legal firm. I never thought I would find this letter today. Mendayo mitrafo so Ghana. Mon saw me phone way because I knew I had the letter. I knew I had it. This is a legal company. This is a legal firm. Omumra make us a letter we no I'm translate here. Edibere me of Lumba.
In 24 February 2018, maame Akosua Serwaa and the lawyers ede letter yi eba yi 27th February 2018 ye be 2 weeks later no then time that Lumba lawyers reply chere say I want to aso na divorce no want to aso no onye de opebia na that Lumba we move on no ma bebre hu hia say so so kura we move on because time another Lumba ehia no oja no kura ma no so fire. It was your client on 4 February 2018 wrote to the late Daddy Lumba expressing her intention to initiate divorce proceedings against him, raising many unfounded allegations which the late Daddy Lumba denied. In a letter dated 27 February 2018, the then lawyer for the late Daddy Lumba responded to the letter and called the bluff of your client to proceed with her threat to initiate divorce proceedings since he had moved on with his life after her desertion. And the also 3, omo ka che maame Akosua Serwaa say, maame Akosua Serwaa ede ninsa ebre abusua no na abusua no se de omo amamre ene omo mra esitie ne se ode wonsa eba se de akanfo amamre esitie no ode wonsa eba ne de se wogu aware no nti abusua na nimu de wogu aware no nti omo hu de nti a maame Akosua Serwaa esa complain na omo say ka che maame Akosua Serwaa se abusua na yesese otutu ayeyo ene se de ebesie emu no are that Lumba emu no nti oni hu right say obe control ana se obe ka ho asem kra na se maame Akosua Serwaa edin eba funeral brochure no mu a na che se family no na aye ni favor se de be ya enkwala na ewo mo ntem ni nti omo say we wish to state that your client has already presented traditional drinks to the family of the late Daddy Lumba to signify the dissolution of the marriage, which the late Daddy Lumba acknowledged by the tradition of the Akans generally and Fosu royal family in particularly, which we have no doubt you are familiar with. The presentation of the drinks by the wife to the family of the husband, when accepted, effectively dissolved the marriage between the two. Also, when a person is deceased, the body and funeral arrangement of the person belongs to the family, and therefore your client has no right to determine how the Fosu family buries their dead. Your client's name, if it appears in the funeral brochure at all, will be a favor from the family because of the children she has with him. And number 4, so Baba Jama and associate HSA ebusiana ka kire omo se omo nka nche maame Akosua Serwaa se odo Broni ena omo nim no se Daddy Lumba eware no abra maame Akosua Serwaa eja Daddy Lumba ho ya 15 years nie na o suffer through thick and thin na ebusiana kire se odo Broni ehira omo with 6 children enkwala maku nsia na odo Broni 15 years ni ode acha ebusiano oni Daddy Lumba etna ye no enti Baba Jama afo ka kire maame Akosua Serwaa lawyers se omo client maame Akosua Serwaa eja Daddy Lumba ho 15 years ni no omo betimi adi adanse se odo Broni na atna Daddy Lumba ho a enti omo recognize odo Broni as a wife na busia Fosu royal family nso so recognize odo Broni as a wife. It was our client informs us that Priscilla Ofori aka Odo Broni is married to the late Daddy Lumba and was the woman who lived with him through thick and thin and were blessed with 6 children for over 15 years. They lived together till his final day on earth. Suffice it to say that when your client deserted the late Daddy Lumba, Odo Broni was there for him. It is therefore our clear instruction to state that Odo Broni is a recognized wife of the late Daddy Lumba, and same is recognized by Fosu royal family. Enti eno na omode atudwa. Ti de to sunum so eba ajapade ho a omo kire se Daddy Lumba ajapade nyina estate de waye nyina no omo enye mo adwen se omo ebetete ntemo aye ne basa maame Akosua Serwaa enye na adwen se ajapade ne emma ene awofo ni nyina de a omo be che ne pepepe a esisie emmem enti omo se maame Akosua Serwaa se on corporate on fa no onfa na adwen emra na omu nyina enye bibia ma asodwe mra na omu wia na abusua no atimi atena se ache japade no emra kwan so ene amamre kwan so eno ne de toso ndumu a omu ka kire eye lawyers of Mami Akosua Serwaa a omu kire say in respect of the properties of the late Dad Lumba, we wish to state that all his properties forms part of his estate, which the family together with the children of the late Dad Lumba and their mother shall work together to ensure fair distribution to all who are entitled to benefit. Until then, let all persons stay away from the properties till it is properly and legally dealt with. We therefore advise your client to work and comply with the decisions of the Fosu royal family to ensure a peaceful and befitting funeral for their late royal. The Tosu 6, the last one, Omu Chrese, Baba Jamal and Associate, Dad Lumba, lawyers Chrese, Dad Lumba, Emma Omu instructions, said the Neyi yo, and in the normal be. Ese omo ye no in the instructions no omo nchen omo edi so aye no kama ene ne properties ni estate said ye obesi ache no na je Dad Lumba eye welo asem omo say as the last lawyer of the late Dad Lumba before his demise, we have in our custody some instructions from the late Dad Lumba which serves as a guide to the family as to how he wants his funeral and burial to be conducted, as well as the distribution of his estate. Finally, to avoid any unproductive litigation among the family and children that may result in shame for the dead, the Fosu family is open to all for peaceful discussion, including your client, to ensure a befitting burial for the late Dad Lumba. Enti na lawyers no chrese the omo kanyina no omo de omo nyoma adwen se omo reject Mami Akosua Serwaa. Nanso so omo twen se obeba no matnase no makase de beya nimguase bia ento Dad Lumba na yiyo jesebi na mu ene ni din
asante amemrem wo de nsa ekoma abusua waja aware aka amemrem se wo de nsa ekoma abusua waja aware aware no egu aware no wo de nsa koma abusua waja aware abusuafo no ye wadwen papa enti ne fra wo sabra na be yekuna sa oyire panyini ye wadwen papa enti ne fra wo se be yekuna wo de abusua nsa bre ye nsa ne da ho nsa ne da so da me ofa dem wo de abusua nsa bre ye yaje enti abusua ne ni wunyi twaka na wakobo pass ye medidi me ofa kofi usu atem wakobo pass ye medidi honorable Collins atem obi ane ni twaka eya adwene papa abusua panyi no na wodo pa ante abusua na abusua panyi no na wodo pa na wodo so woni ye nti no sa do no every ho se ye nyina obi ani ti mama wo na tsna ho na wonua grace na because enra ofodwabin for so friend enra na do e ma me hu se nkomo a me ni di ye nyinara no okobo grace amane na grace kobo social media for amane enra ofodwabin for so na ma me hu ye na me ka kira wonua grace no enkomo ho wonua grace no enkomo ho ne senti wonua grace no ene me ofalumba entawantawa ba wo ntem no se me afia me ka kira wa wonua grace woni ne nkasa biem ne sentia wunua grace no eden tawantawa ehye wachi se guba papa ani mase ye ehye wani monyam se akata wani mguase so be ma yare wa ba be divorce no ye ehye wani monyam akata wani mguase so a wo amankrofo ehye wachi amankrofo. I was never going to bring this letter out, never going to bring this letter out. Never going to say it to anybody. Now, someone might say, "Gumi of a Lumba, you must say, dear." Any any na pepe. What in Sabra Bemana mana J? Our bien you ho. What in Sa Abra Bemano? I'm a Bemana J. Our bien you ho. Our bien you ho. Mimi of a Lumba, and your conya no nya sanya nine. And obi and say asasa wari animu mienu ntem. But you know, enye bibia na ebe sososo nipa nkwa wanya wu wo ukunu ni Lumba oba ukunu wu wo ba ga na wotimi su ye wotimi su ukunu ya ka bibia wontie wa mankofo abehye wachi wa mankofo abehye wachi na mo seniema na mo seniema na mo seniema madam ye busua ya ama the marriage certificate it ye need divorce certificate mo amubusa kwase akwahye no ebusua no Akosua Serwaa ye koye ne ho ade ne ama ne marriage certificate ye den sa ene koye ne ho ade o den sa ene beja aware jaye e wasante amamem eno no se wagimi a ye den sa ene koma no ya nkoma na letter ya nkoma na marriage certificate ye den sa ene kware no o den sa ene beja aware enti abusuam waja aware ba bi oni Lumba wo court asem no nkoka etoda na mama nipa aye kwasea etoda na mama nipa aye kwasea ye ka bi mamu kure enye yie ye ka bi mamu a enye yie ye ka bi mamu a enye yie obi ankono nkope Lumba lawyers let them say wo me phone we sumaya me pa cho beti ya send me baba Jamal letter no me hu me phone kura me dia to so why me sro na me ye live me fese mi kun be send ya mama mo ko kai Lumba ne personal attorney any baba Jamal Haji Fatimo mo ko kai letter no mo churo ye no mo ko kai me sa kai siso ye den sa ebusua obi enu wa ye koye ne ho ade a ebusuafo ne ma ne marriage certificate ena wode bie de wa ebegu a wonfa ansa enkomo a wokuna ebusua engu edi asem esri nkete gumi wo fa enim ase left and right gumi wo fa enim ase o mi kun so a the same letter na dia send me say me pe baba Jamal de me pa cho me jonya me din Serwaa letter na de send me the same letter me pe lawyers no me wo fa lawyers letter na me de send you no mo response no aden enti be ma wo do no na be ma amomagu na ni masesa ah wonim pefe sa woni be ma we aware ni muntem wonim pefe sa aware ni muntem wonim so there is no marriage na what Akosua nipa didi wi onka sam wie because me still me ma me no nipa didi wi onka sam wie se de ya dodo abusuafo na koma ne ya dodo ne saa wo me wo fa wu ye kwa nipa na enye nipa ene pushi wu se bragana no why wadwene se ka beba Ghana ah me wo fa wu ye no enye nipa na pushi wu se bragana. How much did they pay you? They paid me your common sense. They gave me your father's life. Afia. And I'm going to say, Lumba nyumu. You better say, Lumba nyumu mom who dear koso. Nipewu. Ye kata na china mugu ni mase. 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 Mugu ni mase go abusu ni mase. Me wafa kofi wusu o di yawo na de bia wo gunsa wo gugu mutiri so o pomudua o frame me wafa Lumba samai wo wiase wo me fo mu ba konko me ka kire mo ne papa ne di yawo because anya papa ne be fra wo se be yekuna en kan se wo nyina ma ye katase na mu yipie ye di sie na mu yipie abeta mankofo di papa we atem left and right say why den ah di papa we atem say why den ebusu apani wanya kola we twem 70 years di na tem say why den some anta Akosua osuma se fansa ko wunya grace na wote US hana o hye wachi ma wugu ku nani mase no wunya no nto aware so grace no nya second wife enye India ni aware no toso yankoto obi aware so anko no to aware so onu na etufu na wutie onu na etufu. I have not married before kwasi ameni mi kunu nete mentesa wo maami aye di ni free no me ni mi kunu enete enati nyansasem Means nothing from inside shabby them from. Emma me kuni or baffle front not 17 years. 17 years. In the name of Metetin Kola, Jimmy, Mecano Crachero. Mecano Crachero. Means nothing from inside shabby them from. Emma me kunu kobe dia no kro baffle front, send a yere. Jimmy. Jimmy. What quarter? You guys will do quarter and what could do. Means not say, Emma me cool yarea, or baffle front, not saying Shannon to tell you to Bini. And Dareno. Abraham knew send me cool any day. Men yet. Jimmy. And Anna, Jimmy. Me your power phone team, I want your woman into my power and all by. Me Bobo so, and dear Jimmy Kunu. Sandy, your power for ye. Me your power for. Ma what do you know here means no me pabo so na me dia Jimmy Kunu me mo ba for and me Jimmy Kunu ma me family san share me dem from for over 15 years na me join na busuafo ho aware no na wo mpe aware no na wo mpe bra Lumba wo muni kwate ho akonta ma o yare no wo tete kura mfa ho wunye busuani emfa ho Lumba wo 70 kura mfa ho wunye busuani. He's rich. He has the right to marry any woman he like. And that's why he did it. You can't tell him how to live his life. You cannot tell him how to live his life. And watching now. He did what makes him happy. He did what makes him happy. To hell with the fuck what the fuck you fucking think you think. You don't think. You don't think. To hell with you. Or yeah, he did what makes him happy. Get the fuck. What's now my ukunu about for the there was no marriage, madam. There was no marriage. There was no marriage. There was no marriage. Fantuansu nyama fakusio be bodua. Be bomi Afia. Sir, since 2019, who performing any marital duty, 2018 for that matter, Emma Lumba, there was no marriage. Now why are you say? Acquire me of a door fast routine, who were good anyone say about 1 minute woman, who dear footwear free now for 4. Would you, if you can I be your husband's second wife, go and tell him why you telling me. Go and tell him, if you can marry a man with me, God. If you can be my God, because Nami Abuoku, that's what it is. Go and tell him you want to be his wife, and come and be my rival. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'm not stopping my husband from cheating. I'm just waiting for him and that woman. Say I'm never court for bigamy. No matter that is what. It is you to protect your marriage. It is for you to protect your marriage, and there will be a responsibility. It will pain me that my husband is sleeping with you. He knows it. Manda, bra, mindi krohu na no my baby ayamu. Mimi jawari na next year mewa. That's how simple life is for me. Do you understand? That's how simple life is for me. Mijawari by next year 2 years mewa. That's how simple life is for me. Oba, what sorry? And a mobian sassing and na or teho and na or shankola. And Lumba send this couple my drabin for you. Me of a Lumba. Musumi be an a manager money call. Lumba Suessica Frigana and the Serwaa. Someone found shankolano. Me, I said, we come in a cabby. But somewhere you might some of my wanting so for and put me off a Lumba no one say. I'm not looking like some or your riffraff. I will put this letter out there. Me, I will put it out. I will. The reason why Lumba gave it to me, and soon I will put it out. My friend send us a video. I'll put it out. Ye kata mo so na mo pie. Ye kata mo so na mo pie. Ye kata mo so na mo ye mo shede na mo pie. Ye kata asam no so na mo de ye ba kan ni na wa bonten. Na afi ye hu sabusu apani no o ye nipa boni ni o so ye nipa papa o ye to wo ye be hu. Ye di mu sie na mo pie, di mu sie na mo pie. Me wo fa kofi wuso no. Na wo it's raining basa. Me patcho document here me dia ma we fire video ma me wato. Fire video ma me. Ya kata mo so na mo pie. Abusu apani kofi wuso no. Ono Pentecost no ko ye ntra o. Eya me mo da kran ka ye nka wonzi ase. Ono no Pentecost no ko ye nti o de Pentecost sem every abusu apani ni mu. No ye no ho elder ye me kran ka wonzi yi na ase. Me kwa wa wo dem de ye me papa ye me papa ye no de nsa ba ye me papa ane. Basta aware na gu. Attempt to bring drink is a divorce. And Akosua said, well, have you been a wife to my uncle? Have you been a wife to my uncle for the past 8-9 years? Have you performed any wifely duty? One man bonten so for and then two and some and go assume and a who anyone say. Who and few one with alone. Why not go alone? Yes, I could offer not to another hotel now. Ah, Lumba here's car. On for phone and friend another. Lumba here's car one friend despite more. Or better will buy what you have Sako Bobo Sabreme. We are now grudge in a margin, Momo. We are now grown. When you are the four, could you for Sunimo? When you are the four, Lumba anymore. When you are the four, Lumba for phone and throw a tomb for. More good than you must say, good than you must say, good than you must say. Lumba has disgraced himself, Dada. Me pacho Lumba won good and when you must say, oh, Papa Quasiano. Oh, Papa Quasiano. Oh, Papa Quasiano went in the for one goes with any influence manena. Oh, Papa Quasiano. Only Lumba, why they're when you must say. Oh, Papa Quasiano. Madam, want to make a woman make an attempt to divorce her husband? Go and ask her, don't ask me. All I'm saying is there was a divorce. There was a drink returning to the family. So far as we the family we are concerned, Akosua Serwaa is not Lumba's wife. So far as we the family we are concerned, Akosua Serwaa ni Lumba ko jina court na na busu apani ni now. So far as we the family we are concerned, Akosua Serwaa has returned the drink. And I'm a video no, I'm a video no can count. Mrs. Man who have the old Vodafone letter here. Men na dream. Kabaya me ya papa. Kabaya me ya. Kabaya me ya. And son and ye. And son of the buy and ye. Or the man in your boy te, not if you are committee so. On also Pentecost elder. And son now what they buy and ye. Currently, I was your penny fee and son and son and ye. Nidin a gusono. Nidin and a gusono. Nidin and a gusono. Nidin and a guso. And there was your penny na mudin at time no. Nyami suru ne wonimu. And then it's and a wasempa. Nitsim na wasempa. And no ye na dwene say, and ya she. Nanka santiama memu pono. Wonu obi wasem a sa asem no munsiesie ya owu ayenkwana yi ase obetena se am ya na watwe da kama ye no bi ye nyina ya throw your support behind you ejeje wo so yere panini uditi mu de ensemburo. Hello, my husband is here. Baby, I love you. I've seen you. I just want you to know that I've seen you. And I love you. I love you too. And you are the best. And you are the best. Honey, Eh dey asem. Be ma wo de krata ko wo de nsa beja no so no. Wo gu n'anim ase. Wo gu n'anim ase style bia wo pe. Style bia wo pe wo gu n'anim ase. Eh dey asem. Gu wanu ko n'anim ase wo de busuafo nyina afra. Beba. Ya me nyana dina. Etwa sara. Endafo. Ade. Lumba ba kwa wo ni penya aso. Mu di atem na mo kan di enim na mu twantra na ebusia panyin akodi sika we. Ebusia panyin okodi sika we. Mu ye nyina me di munyayo. Jai Jimmy no de moya no munyai. Moye nyina me di munyai Jimmy no. Munyai Jimmy no. Sabi amo pamosaka. Akoja se wa no de nsambre busuafo no ba bi obekwa kogina akoye kuna no na aka. Because ensema me ka nyina no. Lumba lawyers so dia to abonten. Lumba lawyers so mo dia to abonten. Lumba ne lawyer ne baba jama nyame. Or legal representative or no my aduma for years. Omo dia to abonten me wo fewu o jankra clear nipa na yere no ni din do personal. Period. Me wo fewu e clear. Wo wunya letter ni bin kan ko we na kan. Kwado for subewu no o jankra clear nipa na yere no. Wow. Ya besha wachi yene afi wo me nyina yen sesifo wo me nyina yen sesifo makosa sewa wo me nyina yen sesifo wo me nyina yen sesifo because there was no way Ankame Afia letter we be yaba. There was no way be any we are say enke dia moto mitri mu kra na Ankame letter we me nyi mani pa bia hu se letter we it is in my custody da letter we I would buy no. No way. Akaleta we be da. Ateni guase na doso. Ateni die na doso. Edin bona doso. Mo seme of a legacy. Mo senechi. And at this point in time, I feel like you have a peculiar interest. What should I say? Lumba eye uboni into the boni betriana. Can I send to sa? Mame, money and sa papa. You say. And somebody munina no am bia me down no po me ofa say one no ti wa no tua home a o say ti wa no o tia hu me sa 10 minutes. Forgive me. Yes, it me over say Tiwana o tia hu me 10 minutes. O no eje gumura. Oh, we are no sent to have made 10 minutes. What you have made that way good. What was that when you papa could pay with you? Is a woman a papa? A bush a penny the pass again. Or support to was him. Woman a papa. One was a penny I have fucking. Said there was a penny the pa no can be mount. Said the nebusu open the part which I was as I was. One was opening sensible. Because I don't probably me let and send papa and who know or say if you would see more soon I'm saying. Namin pesa sembeba. Namin pesa casa. Ebe pie wo me wo fa ewu achi. Namin pesa casa be pie wo me wo fa ewu achi. That's why I kept this letter. That is why I kept this letter. And this letter bebo mi dua se ne ona de baaye na me wo fa na ye ekwo churo we e de brand be wo dua and I put the letter out there. I'm telling you if you get me letter me de beto abonten I'll put it a letter no one kasa wa acknowledge say ensa ye betu wo ti no wo de ko one kasa letter no wa acknowledge wo say ensa ye betu wo ti no wo de akoma abusua. You acknowledge it in the letter. Say ensa ye betu wo ti no wa retain ensa no e de akoma abusua. You acknowledge it. You did. Na kanfue asantefue se obedience be ware wo na sa wo retain nsa na aware wo montem emebusa me court asem ni court asem yabusua no bia ne court onko court wo ka say who initiate divorce na one sign divorce document who initiate divorce ana letter na kura me the two out clear English obi abete afi who initiate divorce for the fact that one signing divorce certificate no doesn't mean you guys are together. There is always a separation, and when there is separation each parties can move on. Ono ko say one woni kosua modua say for 17 years oni be bia nya love because abusuafo no be mamu mienu ni abodua for 17 years no me wo fa ni ho no oni be bia ni ho oni be bia nya re omodua say time oni me wo fa ni ho na me wo fa ti ba bi no oni be bia nya re marriage certificate they can shove it up the hill. We are fucking tired as a family. We are tired. And I make me Sankasa kind of meeting Grand Casalata when coming from Mabontain da. Coming from Mabontain da. Second the meeting cry and coming from Mabontain da. And coming from Mabontain. But so why didn't say Bema winning a jay? We would not be good anymore say. Won't consider ne ma. Won't consider busuafo. Won't consider say. We won't be good anymore say. I'm a papa. I'm a bit dear busuafo atem. Me can't the ending. Eddie up to your so dear massa. Share. I was your penny confused in the slow. To be honest, I was your penny on the slow. No, minimum the handle. Because when I mean, not so crab, you need my time for this. Any 10 minutes, they believe the Baba to one thing. You are just revenging and disgracing my uncle for nothing. Only Lumba, I will problem. Only and Auntie for studio Muniano, Miana Mamma, no Muniano. Auntie for Miana, Mamma, and Mamma penny on Muniano. Mamma can answer. And Aunt, and my patron Auntie for Steve. You were for Stina ye ketua. And the Stina na ye penny. Remember me and the Stina. Munyano. Let her know my tron cry and brofu won't cry ye. And Crawford and I'm Sasante for ye and Tebro for Namoko transfer control letter way the bro. Anna Meza. With the brofu point. Remember me and the Stina. Munyano. Now, young Kogu will be anyone because they open when ya. Sure. Quadrofosu and none of you come and boon suffering. One sorry, say Quadrofosu one sorry because as some no quite yensi. As some no quite yensi. Nantia was your Serwaa. And maybe I will friend me with Lumba and then call German embassy or Yaya no to wheelchair. What then call German embassy? Let her what the call yes one go sign with German embassy. Let her moon send me no crime. Let her not in the course on Kosa German embassy. Our Broni Busa of a quadro say. Let her now sign Unima the cross debbie. Our Broni Chile say. We either force a wound sorry beam. And to J incapacitated letter on you. Then you know a letter no me walk copy to say them will wake up you know. Wow, ya Jim so a woman just so anyamode. Yes, so a woman so anyamode. Ye be bia dia katani ngwase so mo mane nyamode sa letter na woman me ofa call embassy ase won ko sign na what wheelchair mu no interpreting man on a one sign letter no. Me wa letter no so a. Me wa letter no. Me wa letter no so. Ewa ha. In God's due time. In God's due time, letter ni nyina be about. Me wa letter no wa ha. Na me ka hye nyame die nyam say me the copy so ama ne lawyers. Yes. Me ka mama tie. Me wa letter no. Letter na woman of akodwo tina reach mu ko embassy say nkongo sign no. Me the copy ama ne lawyers. In God's due time. In God's due time. Mostati you know. Me ya munyayo mu the problems e bra ma no. Munyayo. Eda Lumba dum homeless. Me ba be chire mu akire mo no. Wo be ti nisu ama papa no. Eda Lumba dum homeless ba be chire mu akire mo. Mo be ti nisu. Mo start ya na me be ti ya o do Broni. No mo ja mo de. Na mo de ma me no o pumping from every ma. Ye be wi na mo agimani so say pa. Mo so. Me se wa ya de so be gu mi wo fa Lumba ni wa ase no. Wani mwase de meme moda me de be mawo wa ya wadene so be nku wo fa Lumba no ase no me de wani mwase be mawo side ya because me nim de kura me nim nkomo a me ni na di a record at all and me record here because in some no me kan mu do instead me hear that say ti ma record it me nim nkomo ni me di a ma record at all because nkomo ni mu do tina mi hian komo ni mu dance ti mo nkoso me dey ko na Afia Schwar ga me come mass atamfu nyina me ne wo manu mo Yesu dem
abusua adwumapa on demand service for na ekasa ye adwumapa on demand for say wo pese wo di dwuma bia nkankanga na fo amo abrochire a obehia nipa didi so ya tilers anasa building constructors fashion designers chese auto mechanic bia wo pese wo di sa dwuma bia ma no obekọ ye app no so na wa download adwumapa on demand service anya sa so obekọ www.adwumapa-on-demand-service eno so obekọ ko hu adwumadi e di nyina ni trimopo nyina no se ye boawo ema wo kwakofo obi ana wodi dwuma bi a nipa a wo kwakofa no esansa wonnim na kira kwan bia nti no to bi kura nipa na gisika wie wo pen hia na hu no adwumapa on demand fo aba ama sa ha nyina afiri ho esansa obi bia ya de be ma wo so woni dwuma bia ma no ya ye background checks ehu se sa nipa yi onim ne wo ye enye kwanche trefa ni bia wonim de wo ye ene ye fa no edna ma wo na ni December ko omu no se onipa bia de be ma wo a odi be di dwuma bia no sabe background no sem anase si ebu afa so pa dia enya de besi na wanso san nim se sabe ko soja mumpo a ye wo military police ono so soja ni ochi soja ni eno me kire mu se eye adwumapa on demand for no ye san so supervisors a abre nyina no omko rounds check se adwuma na nipa no de beda ye no sa pepepe ene ye no na se adwumapa on demand de omama adwuma no aye simple se bibi ni ena onte ase ampacho no wafa numbers no aye gusuo no no wafre